Wow. We actually scored that later on in the game. Fantastic goal from Bonne to bring home a point back to West London. I was not expecting to get that one in the last minute. Jesus Christ. Welcome back to the Talking Rangers YouTube channel for a match review of the game that's just finished 1-1 against Sheffield Wednesday away at Hillsborough. That was a very, very, very boring game today. Not the most enjoyable, not the most exciting, but luckily we managed to scrape something away from today's game. Thank you for tuning in back to the channel. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't done so already for all the content that's coming to this channel. Thank you for everybody that's commenting and liking on the content. And let's get into the match review. So if we start off with the goal that we conceded, it was an own goal. They switched off. It was a good ball over the top. Neil Harris caused us problems throughout the whole game. It's been a fantastic ball into a very dangerous area, and Windass is running in behind Barbe, and Barbe slid to try and clear the ball, but it's creeped into the back of the net. I think if he would have left it, Windass would have scored, so it wasn't really much he had done about that, but it was just disappointing that they switched off in that manner at a crucial point towards the end of the second half. I wouldn't really say we were overrun. I still think, we had a chance throughout the whole game. They had good spells. I think we had some half-decent spells, but we were really struggling to convert possession into clear-cut chances. And I think as well for Sheffield Wednesday, they just let us play, and we were playing with the ball really deep, and we weren't really playing in any areas that could really hurt them. So they just kind of sat back and let us do our stuff, which I'm not really sure what our stuff is, but we did alright today. And to be honest, I think 1-1 is probably a fair result. I think the real thing was today we just lacked the intensity. At times, it was just too many backwards passes. We really slowed down the game. And I think when Ches pushed out to the left, and he's not in the middle in that number 10 role, he's not in an area where, he can try and change the game. He can try and create a pass that can, into a dangerous area, or just create something out of nothing. I think we're just lacking creativity in the middle of the park, and I think when you lose Eze, I hate to keep on touching on it, but yeah, he just made so much for us. I think when you have Amos in the 10, I still think Amos is more of a holding player, and the problem is, I think Carroll had a bit of a poor game today. Cameron did really well though, so I think Cameron, Carroll and Amos all in that midfield is just too defensive, and no wonder we're not really creating enough chances. I'm really, really hoping that Albert Adoma signs for the R's. Medical Monday is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
And hopefully then he can play on the left, or Samuel, vice versa, and then Che can play in the 10. Then we just have two holding midfielders. I think that will really improve us going forward, and as well the depth, adding Bonne to the attack is benefited us today, but hopefully in the long run as well, giving Dykes some competition for that starting striker position, and just some depth that we needed across the whole pitch. I'm also looking at bringing Chris Willock, is what I'm hearing as well. We've agreed a fee with Benfica for the exciting youngster who was on loan at Huddersfield last year, and Huddersfield are also seeking to sign, but I think we're going to be beating them to his signature. I'm hearing the deal for Andre Green, released by Aston Villa at the end of last season. The deal is off at the moment, but could change. So it is exciting that we're looking to bring in these attacking reinforcements. I'm still a bit intrigued that we're not going to bring in, no, it's not looking like we're going to bring in another left back. Maybe that means there's a chance of Manning re-signing. Who knows? But I think we defended better today. We're, more of a unit. They did cause us problems, but not as much as we have done, as other sides have done previously. And I think we did look more solid from corners. Also, as well, we used some really different, exciting corner tactics today for the ones we were attacking, and we looked much more of a threat. Really unlucky that Cameron didn't manage to find the back of the net, hitting the post from that corner and it just creeping across the goal line was really, really frustrating to watch. Yeah, it was a disappointing one today. I can't believe Bonne scored. What a fantastic way to make your debut. He's been getting a lot of stick from the Charlton fans on Twitter. It was kind of intriguing to see what we'd get from him. He didn't really do too much up until the goal, but wow, what a way to make your mark on your debut. Come on, you R's. you know, a respectable 1-1 away result. I mean, Sheffield Wednesday have really struggled at home at Hillsborough. I think they've only won one of the last, I don't know if it was 12 or 10 or something of late. So yeah, they haven't really done too well at home, but just glad we didn't lose that game. I'd love us to score some more goals from open play. We really haven't scored that many goals of late, but hopefully with these enforcements coming in, we can hopefully find the back of the net a bit more often. Yeah, like I say, I think we'd been better today, and I think Dieng was superb in goal. I'm so happy he found a keeper that is just so assured. When he comes out, he decides to come out and meet that ball. He meets it 100%. There's no reluctancy. He is out and he makes it, and he's assured about it. So I'm really happy that we found a keeper that hopefully can have a good run of games in the side. I'd love to hear what you guys are making of how we've started the season so far. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of today's game and in the ones leading up to this. What do you think is our strongest side? I think Don Ball has got to come into the lineup for the next game. I think Carroll did struggle a little bit today. I think he didn't really have that much of an impact in the game. I think Wallace, I'd love Manning to sign. Manning just sign a contract. I mean, I say that, but if you don't want to be here, then I don't want you to sign. It's a tough one, and I'm really hoping Samuel can sign a contract. If Samuel signs, that is the best bit of business we've done this season. He is so influential for us going forward. If we lose Samuel, we could be in big trouble. So hopefully he will put pen to paper, and there is a lot of talk that he is going to do so. I'm just a bit worried if Manning doesn't, then to have Wallace all season long isn't quite good enough for me. Kakai has done fantastically well. I'm happy with Barbe, Dickey and Kakai. Just the left back spot, please. I am surprised we haven't really been linked with another defender like I previously said, but we'll have to watch that space. What do you think of the midfield? Our midfield shaping up. We have got some good depth. Again, like I've said, we're missing that bit of creativity. So hopefully, with Chair moving to the pocket, a couple more attacking players, some more depth. I just don't think Warburton's rating Paul Smythe, is he? He's not getting a look in. He is not getting a look in at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if he left, to be honest, either on loan or permanently. Bit of a sour one for me because I really rate the boy. I love his passion, I love his enthusiasm, I love just how direct he is on the ball. Maybe his QPR career is looking a bit bleak. But on to the next one. The fixtures are going to be coming at us thick and fast over the next few weeks and months. Of late there hasn't been, it's been one game a week for the most part, but they're going to be coming at us thick and fast. So we need to get these players in, we need the more squad depth, and we need to get back to winning ways. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's good that we have some momentum. Bonne's got straight off to a good start. Goal in his debut. Hopefully we can get back and get the 3 points in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.